Now we're good.
All right.
All right, YouTube. I fucked up again. We had a whole podcast, and it's fucking gone because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so this is You're Not Serious. We're here with my man Dusty.
What up, peoples?
All right, we did this already. It's gonna be super awkward, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't know what else to do. We can't get the time back, so let's keep moving forward. We're here with
M.
Y'all know who she is. All right, so Dusty, tell the people about yourself.
Oh, so I'm a wannabe comedian. I think I'm funny. I like to tell jokes and funny stories. I'm from the GA, the South. I don't like chitlins, and I don't know a lot about Atlanta, so keep those questions to yourself. Other than that, black and bald beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. All right, so let's just get to the story. Tell us.
Oh, so okay, so whenever I drink Hennessy, I always get into a situation, an altercation. Not out of anger or whatever, but just the atmosphere just always changes around me.
Yeah.
And so this story is basically about when I was in college. I was 24, and I was a driver for a party promoter, and so he would pay me to drive him back and forth to these clubs and parties, and he give me liquor or whatever, and then eventually it turned into like a friendship thing where we just started hanging out and kicking it. So have y'all ever heard of the American Legion?
No,
What?
I haven't.
The
Is that
American
like a cult?
No, it's actually like a place that you could rent out, but it's also like military. It's for like veterans. They go there, chill, play video games, card games, and all that stuff. It's a bunch of old heads, but it's a club on the weekends, or people rent it out in my state. And one day he hits me up. He's like, "Hey man, ain't nothing going on. I ain't promoting no parties tonight, but shit, you want to kick it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, what's up?" And his name is CJ. He's I think he said CJ from Chicago or whatever.
CJ Stroud.
Say what?
I said CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
Nah.
Who is that?
Y'all don't watch football?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I told you.
Oh, okay, let's just keep going. CJ.
My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not one of those sports people. But one day I will. I feel like I've been missing out on vital conversations about things. I don't know.
You do. No.
Okay. All right.
It's all right.
But nah, man, he hit me up and he was like, and just so you know, this is 2014. Camaros were the shit. Leggings were beginning to take over the community. And it was
plague.
Say what?
The plague.
Yeah, they was taking over, bro. That's when leggings were like big deal, and like when people were still having the arguments about should leggings be worn as pants type deal. That's the year if I'm painting a picture for you.
Should they, Emerald?
It depends, because if the leggings are like too see-through, because I know there's a lot of fashion websites that sell like leggings, but they're too see-through. I think that if they're not and they're comfortable and they're just leggings, then yes. But if they're just too much, you might as well just wear pants or like a skirt or something.
All right, continue, Dusty.
All right, sir. So, one day he calls me up, asks me to go to the American Legion with him. So I go, and I drive and whatever, and we get to the American Legion. I don't know what to expect, but it's jumping. There's a bunch of people in there, whatever. And I went to the bar. We went to the bar, and I was like, "Hey, yo, so how much for this, that, and the third?" And they was like, "Oh, it's free as long as you tip." I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm a
That's
cop."
the trap right there. It's free as long as you tip.
Hey, no, shit. What? I get out, and I'm like, college student, man. You know, Hennessy like is a big deal.
Yeah.
You get some Hennessy at a party.
It's a big deal right now.
Exactly. You walk through with the hen dog, like, and then white Hennessy anyway now. But I said, shoot, let me get some Henny and Coke, because I never really had Hennessy before. And so I'm sipping on the Hennessy. Then I see this girl. I'm in the DJ booth. This girl walks up, and I knew this girl because my roommates used to trap out of the apartment. They used to sell the devil's lettuce.
Trap.
Yeah. They'll be distributing pharmaceuticals to the community.
What do you mean, like just weed, or like she was selling some real shit?
No, just
like
tree.
She was on.
No, just weed.
Okay. I'm
Just
like,
weed.
Pusher.
Yeah, nah, man, just weed. I wouldn't been cool with them if they were doing something other than that. But like, oh hell no, they got
Why
cocaine.
not? Ain't nothing
Nah,
wrong,
bro,
I
it's too.
mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of coke. I know a bunch of niggas who do coke.
No, but I'm saying though, like, I can't be friends with you, man. It's like whose coke is it when we get pulled over? Like,
See, that's the thing. You got to drive smooth. You got to. All right, never mind. Tell a story. Tell a story. Tell a
all
story.
right, all right. So, I know her because, like I said, she came through one day with a friend of ours, and she bought some weed. But also, what I do know, she was at the time the term being used was a thought.
Mm.
They still use that term today.
Slut.
Yeah.
Slut.
Nah, man. I would see her all the time with a different dude, or she'd be with a group of guys, and word get round. And I was like, damn. And when I met her the first time, I come from class, I'm walking into the apartment. The area, the way the living room is set up, it's a two-seater lazy boy, three-seater lazy boy. My homeboy, my roommate's sitting on the lazy boy, and she's sitting on his lap. And the other friend, she just standing there talking to one of my other roommates. And I don't know who she is or whatever. So as the night goes on, we started indulging in the marijuana. And my roommate got up, went to the room. She followed. And then the next morning, obviously, I believe he tagged her and bagged her. So the next morning, I said, hey, bro, how you know her? He's like, I don't. Nigga, I just met that girl today. I was like, word? And you got the story that goes around the campus at the same time. And I was just like, huh. Well, but she was nice. She's a nice person. So she was real cool. But she came up to me, introduced herself. I was like, oh, snap, hey, girl, what you doing here? She's like, oh, this is my family reunion. That's my uncle, that's my cousin, that's my nephew, auntie.
Wait, I'm confused. Why? Wait, so you went from college to the family reunion? Wait.
No, she
what?
was having a family reunion.
Oh, okay.
At the American Legion.
Oh, okay. At the American Legion. Okay. Go ahead.
And so she's telling me about her peoples and whatever, and I'm taking a sip. I'm still drinking my Hennessy. And then I was like, I wonder. So I was like, let me move on in. I was like, hey, yo, let me get a dance or whatever. So she started dancing for a second. I go get me another cup of Hennessy, dance with her some more. And then the alcohol ran through me.
So you had to take a piss.
I had to take a piss, man, real bad. And so I said, hey, yo, where the bathroom at? So I go to the bathroom. She shows me where the bathroom is. I knock on the door. Some dude with a hat on sticks his head out, looks me up and down, and he's like, what's up? And
wait. He just had like a regular duck-billed cap, just like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like you the
What?
guardian of the goddamn toilet?
Bathroom?
Like goddamn, nigga.
That's exactly how I felt, man. For some reason, I said, whatever I say next is going to determine if I get in this bathroom or not.
Nah, Dusty. Whatever he say next is going to determine whether or not he going to get these hands.
No, I'm not about to fight over the toilet, sir. I just go piss outside. I just wanted to be civil about it, and use the bathroom. Said it was cold that night.
I get it.
But nah, man, for some reason, I immediately thought about Pinky from Friday, and I was like, what's up, nigga? My name Dusty, and I got to pee.
What that nigga say?
He looked me up and down again. He was like, all right. And so he let me in.
That was the password right there.
That
was the password.
And so I walk in, and then he do that back step because it's a bunch of people in the room. It's 5 other people in this bathroom.
In the bath? What the?
Yeah.
What was they doing?
That's what I said. I was like, hey,
San Francisco bathroom.
Nah, this is in Georgia.
Nah, no, I
Oh,
was just making the joke. Like they was in there doing drugs.
Oh man, it gets crazier as we go. It's gonna pick up in a second. So the guy with the cap steps back in the form like that half circle shit. It's the guy with the cap, a short, light skinned girl. She's it's the skinny, tall friend. It's the fat, skinny, tall friend, slim, thick friend situation. The short, the short, thick one was she was light skinned, and he had the tall, slender, dark skinned. Then there was a dude with a low cut fade, and then there was a dude with dreads. And I was like, what the hell y'all got going on? And then the dude with the dreads puts his arm around me. He was like, man, we in here, we just showing tattoos, man. We just showing tattoos. And I was like, oh, I got a tattoo. I was like, oh, I got a tattoo, man. And he was like, nah, man, not them tattoos. I was just like, I got a cross on my arm or whatever. He was like, check this out. And then he told the short girl, the light-skinned girl, she's wearing like a gray legging outfit. And he tells her, he's like, why don't you show him your tattoo? This woman bends over, pulls her leggings down to her ankles, just ass in the air, no drawers. And she's got a tramp stamp that says T nasty, T-nasty.
She nasty.
Say what?
I said she nasty.
Yeah. So T nasty.
Yeah.
No, I said she nasty.
Yeah,
Word.
that's unsanitary. I'm sorry.
Little
Sorry,
dirt
not
ball.
sorry.
Little dirt ball in the bathroom.
Hey,
Whoa.
man. Bro, man, K put his arm right. He was like, yeah, man, that's my name. I'm T nasty. And he was like, this is my little side bitch. My main bitch out on the dance floor right now. And I'm like, I was like, you a bold nigga, bro. Like,
What?
Is he like a pimp or something? Like,
I don't know. But he said his main one, so I'm assuming that's his girlfriend. And he just doing
Is she not in the bathroom doing that? She just being a human on the dance floor.
yes.
she probably know.
You think she know for
They
real?
in the same building with the same nigga.
I've seen
ain't
crazy
that bitch,
things.
That bitch ain't been hiding in the bathroom all night.
I've seen crazy things. I'm telling you, men are capable of doing crazy stuff. I didn't experience it, but I've seen other people experience it with their men. And I'll just say, I don't even know how, some of the stuff that they did, like, I don't know how they didn't get caught.
They sneaky.
Yeah.
That's a little too sneaky. That's kind of scary.
What's scary about it, nigga? If you ain't, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, niggas take a certain type of nigga. Let's just move on. Go
He
ahead.
said a certain
No,
time.
what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying, like, if a nigga is determined to do that,
He gonna get it done.
he gonna get it done. Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, niggas are just different than females. Niggas kill niggas, bro. Like,
Cold hearted.
yeah, exactly my point. Niggas be cold hearted.
So yeah. And I got my
Anyway, keep
skepticism.
going.
Oh, well, so yeah, man. His arm around me, talking about his name T Nasty, his girl out there on the main floor, we in here in the bathroom. And he's like, what you think about that? And I was just like, I looked at everybody in the room, and then I just
Bunch of
I windmilled.
gremlins in there, huh?
So what?
It's a bunch of gremlins in there, huh? There's a bunch of shady figures. Just, yeah,
Up to
what you
no
think,
good.
What you think? Yeah.
And so I looked at everybody, and for some reason, the Hennessy told me, smack her ass.
Oh my God.
And so I windmilled it up, and wow, shit was jiggling and shit. And then it was like a moment of silence. I was like, oh, he can't leave now. He gotta stay. He gotta stay in here.
So they
with us.
held you hostage in the bathroom with them niggas?
Yes. That was 6 of us, 2 women and 4 men, and
With a security guard at the front of the bathroom.
the security guard's the dude with the cap. Yeah.
That sounds like a wild night. And then I don't understand like how females can be comfortable, doing stuff like that.
They're
Because
whores.
Okay. We know. Like that should have been like a given. But I'm just saying, like, how do you just how do you just be a whore? Like, I don't know.
It's the same
I
thing
don't
as just
be comfortable.
the
with
same
that.
thing as being a pimp. Either you got it in you or you don't.
Yeah.
There's 95% of niggas cannot be pimps.
Some
90
still try to be, even though they're not
You
good
know,
at it.
some niggas try to be ball players. Some niggas try to be astronauts. It's not gonna work out if it's not in you. But a hoe bitch, that's in her from birth. You know what I'm saying? Like
You said from birth.
from birth.
But I'll say
Okay, not
also-
from birth. Okay, rewind that. Not from birth. From about like goddamn.
You just don't come out the womb
Yeah,
feeding for cocaine.
yeah. Exactly. Unless you're born in San Francisco, like nigga, like maybe from like 14, 15, 16, you start getting ideas of who the fuck is fast and who is not. But by the time you 18, 19, 20, you know who the fucking hoes is and who they not. You know who they is and who they not.
What I'm asking is
true.
like, how do they get comfortable with being the way that they are? Like,
They may not think about it like that. They think I'm not gonna lie. If a man got a woman doing some stuff like that, he got her in a real chokehold. Like,
Yeah.
he tells the stuff that she wants to hear, and he actually still does acts for her.
Be blowing her mind.
so everything is a man's fault.
No,
Thank you.
No, it's not a man. You know
No,
what? I'm
no.
going here. Why do women blame men for everything like that?
I mean, he literally just proved my point. The way he answered the question that I had, it really went all back to what the man was doing.
No,
Right?
it didn't. It went back.
He did because
No.
he said this. He said that sometimes she doesn't even realize, that
I didn't hear that.
this is not word for word. I'm just kind of like summing it up. But sometimes she doesn't realize that she's doing that. She'll do basically anything for her man because he's still doing stuff for her. He's in her ear. He has a chokehold on her.
but it also goes full circle. There are women out there, and now right now the wave is the women doing these things to a lot of men. There's a new term, they call them imps, but put an S on it.
Oh.
Apparently can't say. That's one of the words they say you can't say.
You
but
can't say.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I know. I was
I
watching.
didn't even want to lose my time. You can't say.
Nah, I used to watch a lot of Fresh and Fit.
Oh
Oh.
no! Get them niggas out of here.
But no,
bro.
it's just that from watching them, I realized the words that they can't say. And
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't really like speaking on other YouTubers, but I'm gonna speak on them niggas, bro.
what's up?
Bro, them niggas are nerds to me.
Oh,
Me
yeah, no.
personally, like they're geeks, bro. Like they just be on here talking about, oh, this, that. What really got me is how they be talking about, people like me, black people. Like
Yeah.
they like it's just wickedness, bro. Like, okay, we get it. Even if you didn't mess with me, you don't have to say that like all on XYZ. Just keep it to yourself. Just be who you is. But you want to sit here and talk down and put on these hoods and run around saying hard R. I'm like, all right, bro. You think you a demon till we exercise your dumb ass.
For real though, but it was crazy. I never caught those episodes. I saw the snippets.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't on their episode. It wasn't on their actual
It's
YouTube.
like a live
It was
stream.
They were on Kick or Rumble or
With,
something.
Sneeko.
Yeah, and I'm like, and Sneak. Don't get me started on that.
No,
nigga,
Sneeko.
bro. Don't get me started on that nigga, bro. That nigga don't know who he wants. he wake up every day. Do I want to be Andrew Tate today? Do I want to be Fresh and Fit today? Do I want to be Sneeko today? Do I want to be Zerka today? I don't know who he feel like he want to be, bro.
What I'll say about Fresh and Fit, far from like the words they can't say or whatever, so they don't get banned or whatever. It's just that they do hit on some points. There's sometimes some things I agree with, and there's some things I don't agree with.
What they hit on?
Just my opinion is like this whole exchange for male and feminine energy. And one point, I don't know, it's always like one woman will say, "Oh, if he can't handle my masculine energy, he shouldn't. Your masculine energy should outdo my masculine energy." And he'll be like, "Oh, word, what if I told you I wanted to dress up as a woman on the weekends? It's only on the weekends, that's when I do this. You wouldn't be attracted to me." It's crazy, but it made sense to me at the time.
I got something to say to
It
that.
makes sense. Hold on. I got you. I'm about to.
I
I'm
got
about to
something
hibachi
to
cook.
Oh, really?
What's up?
Hibachi style.
I just feel like they're like, I feel like this. Yeah, he's right about that. And at the same time, he always is the first one to say, "Are men and women different?
Who?
Are men and women different?" Fresh and Fit.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he's like the first one to be like, "Are men and women different?" and call women out and yell and scream at them. Don't even have the same energy with men.
No.
Don't even have the same energy with men. Be the first one to say, "Are men and women different? Are men and women different?" So how could you possibly compare yourself dressing as a lady on weekends compared to her masculine energy? Yes, she shouldn't be masculine. She should be feminine, especially, when she's with her man, if she want to, keep her relationship or whatever, because I don't think that men like masculine women.
No, it's kind of a turnoff. But See, if I say something like that, I get shoot out. They'll be like, "Oh,
Nah,
he's
you
not a
on my
masculine
channel. You
man."
good, bro. You good. You good. You on my channel. You can say it.
I'm just saying. No, I was just saying. You say so like that, and people see it, and they'll be like, "Oh, he's not a real man if he can't handle a strong woman." It's like, no, I just don't feel like arguing all the time.
I don't feel like any man should have to handle any woman. Handling, like, nigga, this is not a wild animal. I'm not a trained professional handler.
You ever try holding a cat while it's spazzing out with claws?
No.
It's not fun. It's quite painful, actually.
No, I haven't. But I'm just saying, like, I genuinely look. I feel like they trying to be fake ass Andrew Tates.
Oh yeah,
and to me personally, Andrew Tate cool. Tristan Tate iffy, nigga. Because
you heard too much about him.
Nah, that nigga, he be on Twitter. Only time you say, "Oh, I'm half black," is when you want to diss black people. Like, you don't never really be like, I ain't even gonna go into that.
Well, how'd you feel about Kevin Samuels?
That was my nigga, bro. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, bro. That was my nigga.
But you agree with his philosophy on men and women?
Yeah.
But does that dip? But does his philosophy differ from Fresh and Fit's?
It do, because Kevin Samuels. Here's the thing. Kevin Samuels, he spoke sternly and was serious about what he was saying. Fresh and Fit just come on here and be disrespectful. They just want to degrade women and you can't do this, you can't do that. X, Y, Z. Kevin Samuels was never on that type of timing.
Nope.
So for me to compare those two people, it's really not like, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, y'all two just be feeding off each other, disrespecting women and whatnot. Yes, Kevin Samuels kept it real. He said, "Hey, you a little big. It's going to be a little bit harder for you, X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third." He said it sternly, but he wasn't blatantly disrespectful about it.
Yeah, even though it might come off as disrespectful because, some of the things he said, women may not want to hear it, but sometimes he would be telling the truth. And I think that was, pretty good. At first, I was kind of iffy about him. And then when I watched more of his videos, I was like, okay, he's actually trying to help people.
But
he's trying to help women get it together. He's trying to help men get it together.
Exactly. But when
he'll dog out both either one.
When them two tethers be coming on here, and they don't even, I feel like they just want to be disrespectful. I'm like, you saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't play in the dark, I don't play in the mud." Like, okay, bro, what does that got to do with what you trying to preach, bro? This is just hate speech. Like, all right. If you don't do that, just don't do that. If you don't do that, just don't do that. I'm not gonna knock you for just not doing it. All right, I'm not forcing you to do that, but at the same time, I'm not gonna just sit here and just condone you speaking on certain demographics like that. Like, I'm just not gonna condone that. And that's why I feel there's a difference between Andrew Tate, Kevin Samuels, and Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit, y'all is like, y'all niggas
Nerds.
little geeks.
They got called out for it. They had a whole big
Geeks.
thing. I saw Fresh and Fit from the beginning and all through, because they tried to come off as if players or whatever.
No, I used to mess with them. She can attest. I used to mess with them.
I never messed with him.
I used to mess with them.
His
I'm not
energy,
gonna sit
I
here
always
and
knew he was weird. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. That's the usual.
I'm not
reaction.
gonna sit here and say I never watched their videos or
Right,
XYZ, because I did. I for sure did. I did. I'll be lying if I said I didn't.
Right,
But I did. But like, you're not Mr. Tate. You're not Kevin Samuels. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to just go on a tangent for a second.
What's up?
And for you and Sneeko, nigga,
Hey,
for
yo.
you to be talking crazy about anybody when you be watching hey,
Wait, you watch Sneeko?
he be coming up on my timeline. And I'm like, bro, why are you saying anything to us about masculinity when you be watching your girlfriend get piped?
Yo, that was wild, bro. I was like, dog,
Like,
ain't no way, bro. Is this OnlyFans or something? Or like, what's
you be
That just
watching your
reminded me of,
girlfriend.
Adam 22.
Adam 20.
Yo, the deepest L.
Yeah, that love show for his what is it called?
Adam 22 has a reality TV show on who is gonna be the next man to pipe his wife.
You lying?
No.
I'm dead serious. I will post it when I post this video. I will post a trailer to that. I will edit the trailer of that show into this video. But I am so serious. He has a reality TV show on which man's gonna be next, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Adam?
Yeah.
It's a money grab for sure.
It is.
He's twisting he's trying to make what was bad his good, but at the same time, it's a lot, man.
You can't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what spin you put on this. If a nigga is piping your wife, you lost.
But it goes back to that whole distortion thing, with like the brain distortion. They're that cool with it. I mean, he may say I don't know. He may say he cool with it, but deep down he dying on the inside. But this is what he signed up for. I mean, he does it himself. Y'all do know he does OnlyFans, right?
I did know that. I did know that.
Okay, so he's piping other women.
He is, but like, once again, that go back to the whole Andrew Tate Sneeko Fresh and Fit thing. Are men and women the same or different?
No, they're different.
Men and women are different.
Men and women are different, and women are gonna be viewed a different way. Like if you were getting piped by a bunch of men, you're gonna be looked at as a hoe.
Right,
And
but if a
then
nigga piping a bunch of bitches,
Then
he
you're
that nigga.
Yeah, then you're
Yeah.
winning. But to me, it's true. And then at the same time, if a man is just piping too many like females, it's kind of like dirty.
Is he wrapping up?
It's still dirty.